what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit since I was in this room kind of making a video for you guys. Had a few things going on. I got a new boat, and I've just been out fishing some tournaments and things like that with my buddy Nate. We've been making content for you guys. If you haven't, make sure you check out the channel on that. But I really just want to make this video to go over 6th Sense's new bait. It's unreleased yet. It's going to be coming out here in, I'd say, a few weeks. It's definitely going to be in this month. It's the all-new Axle hybrid jig. We have an Axle swinging swim jig, but now we have an Axle hybrid jig. I'm gonna talk about this jig, why I like it, the reasons I like it, what I'm gonna use it for, and what makes me really excited to use this and to show it to you guys. Alright, so first up is, this is exactly what it looks like here. We got the Axle hybrid jig. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. Yep. Alright, so this is the 6th Sense Axle hybrid jig. Again, they have a hybrid swim jig, but if you're like me, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't throw a lot of jigs. I'm kind of always conflicted. I kind of like want to throw like a swim jig, but I also don't. I kind of want to throw, you know, like a football headed jig or something. You know, something I can like flip around. It doesn't necessarily have to be a football jig, but this Axle jig is like the perfect combination for me. It allows me to do both like I want to do, actually. So I'm going to show you guys this jig and some key features about this jig. And first, before I get into it too heavy, I'm going to show you guys the head of the jig. So that is the head. Hopefully it gets good light there. Okay, so that's the head. So what I like about this head is it definitely allows, if you guys are not familiar with 6th Sense, this is their hybrid jig. And this jig is like a mixture between like a casting jig or like a, yeah, I'd say more like a casting jig. You could flip it around. It's more like a mixture between like a flipping jig and kind of like a swim jig. They kind of give you the best of both worlds in this jig. So that's the head of it. This is actually a 3/8. I personally throw either 3/8 or like a 1/2 ounce. Depends on if I want to go like a lighter or heavier rig. But first, if you guys don't notice, I'm going to hold the head still. And you can see this hook gives you full range of motion here. And this is not like the swinging ones that go all over the place. What 6th Sense has done is made this go up and down. So the great thing is when you're pulling this over cover, I'm going to use my finger as an example, you're coming, and boom, this thing is going to definitely, without having the weed guards here or anything, it's going to help keep your bait weedless, things like that. It's going to be great for keeping that thing weedless. And another secret, if you guys ever snell your knots punching like I do, I snell the knot so the hook kicks upward when I'm flipping. Well, look what 6 has done with these jigs, guys. This hook flips upward, and in turn is going to give you a higher hook set ratio. This thing is all around going to be great. I'm going to be using this, probably throwing around some like lighter Kissimmee grass. There's brush piles I fish around North Cove if you're familiar with Lake Kissimmee. So them brush piles and things like that, it's going to be great to throw around and just kind of like let it fall over them limbs and things and kind of just roll over them. I'm really excited for this, guys. So if you have it, get ready, because these ain't dropped yet, but when they do, you can use code BRUTEBITES. It's going to save you guys 10% on your entire purchase. Whether you guys want different jigs, you can try out the swinging swim jigs. The swinging swim jigs, you can try those out. You can also grab some of these when they drop. I'll also keep you guys posted as when those are going to be dropping. Really excited to fish this bait. Hopefully get the boat back. The boat's in the shop, actually. We had a few issues with it, so all in all, it's been a little bit of a mess here lately, trying to get things cleaned up, trying to get things organized for you guys, but that's just how it goes sometimes. You gotta keep this thing rolling, keep this train moving. Really excited to give you guys some more content, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you hit that sub button, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the notification bell, and as always, I'll see you next time.